Good morning, chat. My name is Penbu. I'm the programming, puzzle gaming, and music making VTuber on Linux, and yet again, we are music making. I had done a stream just not too long ago, and we ended not too long ago. I was a little bit unsatisfied with how it turned out because we couldn't get to continue past the challenge portion. And so that's what this one is. If you want to go listen to what this sounds like, you can go back to the previous stream. But that is not what we're doing today. Whenever I get around to figuring out ideas for that, so we will continue that one. But instead, what we're going to do is arrange pieces, or continue our arrangement for pieces. This one is by Hoshimachi Suisei. And it is a lost song because Cover Corp, I think, lost the rights to it, and now they can't sing it anymore. So it is up to us fans to keep it alive. I'm sure some of you are new to the song, so I'm gonna play through the song once more, and then we can listen to what we have now, and then we can continue on with the arrangements. I promise I won't make a habit of doing follow-up guerrilla streams like this, but yeah, at least you get more content. But okay, let's have a listen to the song, and away we go.
「悲しみも
And that was Pieces by Hoshimachi Suisei, with a fan-made music video by Yeni, or sorry, Tsukino and Yeni. For those of you on YouTube, the link is in the description. For those of you on Twitch, here it is. Absolute great song. I think I'd mentioned in the last stream that normally I would only do the first of the series for music streams, but this song is worth having the audience for both platforms for all streams. So here we go. This is what we have so far in terms of our arrangements. It is a concert band arrangement, so unlike our last stream where we did orchestral, this one has no strings. It is mostly wind focus. And then we also have a few more percussion instruments as well. We're using timpani and glockenspiel and a bunch of cymbals. Suspended, crash, and then the snare and bass drum as before. I've also added a piccolo here. Otherwise, it's pretty similar to our arrangement before. But here we go. This is what we have so far, and we are going to extend it from where we left off. And that is where we left off last time. To be honest, it's a bit of an unsatisfying place to end, but it was because we ran out of time. It was already getting to like 4 or 5 hours already, and I didn't want to continue because it was already getting late. But now we have the chance to do so. We are working off of a bass arrangement for piano by Captain Meow. I should probably link that over here. Not that one. This one. For those of you on YouTube, the link is in the description. For those of you on Twitch, it's going to be right here. But this makes it way easier because now we don't have to transcribe anything. And we just take notes from here and then put them in the right places. I really like what we have so far, and I do hope that we can continue it with as much or better. I don't know what the word I want to say here, grandeur. But yeah, hopefully we can continue well. So this this corresponds to the bridge. That'll be over here somewhere. So we got this bit. And then this is where we ended. Right here. Oh, wait a minute, no. No, we didn't even get there. Hold up. Where are we? Oh, I see. So we are actually all the way over here. So this is the start of the bridge. And we have this so far. And then we got to this bit. And then we need to continue. Okay, we're gonna start there. Now we gotta find our way in here. I don't know where we are though. Okay, it's not there. It's too early. Looks like we're probably around here. That's different from what I wrote down over here. Oh, no, it isn't. No, it isn't. Yes, it is. Oh, I guess it isn't. Which I think matches what's over here. Yeah, okay. Now I just got to figure out what I wanted to do with the arrangement at this point. Where did I want to put it off to? Because we had this build up. We started with the saxophones over here, which kind of made me started wanting to play tenor sax, but maybe not strongly enough to actually go through with it. So we started off with the sax here, and then we have the flutes joining in for a little bit of color, and then we have the oboe and the horn joining in for this bit, and then we bring in the flutes, and I think we still keep everything else. So we do want this layering thing that's happening. I think I will use the trumpet as color for this one. So we have this bit. This bit right here. Just got to figure out where in the where that is, where that lines up. Put that in here. No, it'd be this one over here. I'm just gonna add more measures because we need more. And hopefully MuseScore doesn't crash on us. I'm gonna assume that the top one is the melody here. It looks like it. I mean, we may as well double up, I think. I'm gonna put this over here on the horn as well, because I do want it on the horn. And we may as well put it on everything else too, actually. I think it makes sense to do that. There's a lot of instruments playing the same thing. Not sure I like that. I think we need a little bit more texture in the way of harmonies, but there we go. Okay. Well, we can start with filling in the various parts though. So what do we have? I mean, I guess there is this. But I can't do this rhythm, I think, with the timpani. Oh, but what we can do is we can at least fill in the chords. So we have the tuba doing whatever it was that it was doing before. What is this chord here? They're all the same. This is a 4-chord song. I should already know what this is. There's an ACE. The A. That's a G. That's an E. What is this? But this one is clearly an E flat. And what is this one? That's a C. Where are we? I mean, is it really a... Okay, all right, well, let's build it as an E flat major then. E flat major? Yeah, no, that is okay. Um, all right, an E it is. I think I had the euphonium do not the fifth, right? You know, these the euphonium is just an octave higher than the tuba. And the trombone is doing the fifth. Has it always been doing the fifth? Or have I been doing proper voicing for this? Doesn't look like it. So I think this is the fifth then. Which means this gets a B. I don't think this is it. Considering that this is also an E, but this was a C, I don't think that's the case. I think I should be following the these chords here. So this is an A. But what's interesting are these ones, because that's G and then this is an E. But okay, let's assume that this should be an A, which means we follow what we had been doing over here somewhere. I think it's over here, and then this one. No, that's not right. No, that is right, because this is an A. Right? What do we have? This is no C. C minor. Okay. I guess that does work. Like I said, it's a 4-chord song. It shouldn't differ too much. And then this one would be your B. You sure? I don't think that's a B. Well, it's always worth looking at what this is, but that's a G. Which makes sense. Do we have a G? I think this is a G, isn't it? No, that's an A. I don't think we have a G. We have oh yeah, actually it might be the B flat. Could be the B flat. Well, it might be a G minor. But it could also be B flat major. No, it's got to be G minor, which means on the timpani we're just gonna have to play the B flat, I think. Show this. Are you sure? So it's an E. It's an A, G, E. Oh, but there's another chord here too. That one's a D. So we go E flat, and then D minor. Okay, sure. I need more support. Because these aren't enough to, or actually, hold up. We can go up a, a dynamic. We want more support. This is Mezzo Forte. We can go up to Forte on here. Because we are layering it enough. So one way to get louder is the dynamics. But also another way another way to get louder is just to add more instruments. And that's what we've done for the top part, but we don't have any more low brass to add. So we're going to use dynamics for that. And we're going to crescendo here. Or listen to how that sounds. It sounds like it might be a little bit too loud. Okay, well, let's keep that down to mezzo forte. Maybe it sounds fine in context. Then again, this might actually just be MuseScore's rendering of this, so it's likely the case. Or it's either too loud or too quiet, and there's nothing in between. And then we copy this bit. Is this already dotted? No, this doesn't look like a dotted. We're going to take from tier instead. We're going to leave the trumpets out of this portion, because I do want the contrast between... And like this is almost a call and answer kind of thing. Although if it's call and answer, then that means that we shouldn't have so many instruments over here. Which means get rid of the flutes. Maybe? I mean, I guess. We do still want the saxophones to act as a good foundation for this, so we're gonna keep those in there. I'm going to have this be echoed by the clarinets. Okay, that's a good start. All right, let's continue the melody. We can fill in the rest of that later. So that's this part here. And then that starts in 1/16th notes and as well. No, it's not quite right. So this is 4. This is 3. And there's that. And we just take the bottom ones, or take the top ones. And this would sound great on the clarinets too. So got a good choice there. All right, very good. I like the sound of that. Put that on the trumpet too. And then also, we might harmonize the two parts here just so we have a little bit more texture, which I think we probably would do here as well. So I think this might have already been actually. This is oh no, that is still a B. Call and answer is great. I want the clarinets to have a little bit more sound. So what if we made this mezzo forte? Or do they need to be forte? I can make this slightly less prominent by having the second trumpet be mezzo forte. Okay, that's fine. So then this is going to be forte as well, and then this one's going to be mezzo forte as the other one. Well, there we go. I like the sound of that. But we're also going to have this on the sax. And I think the horn too. Okay, that's fine. This needs a little bit of space. We're going to turn all of these into eighth notes. Okay, I think now would be a good time to fill in the some of the chords anyway. Which means we take from here. The chords of the bridge are just slightly different though, as we had discovered. This is C. It says this is an E, E flat. This one's a B flat. But this one's G. No, actually this one's an A. So we might actually be okay. So if this is an A flat, we have that. And this is a B flat. Okay, actually, we might be okay. That means we can just copy and paste things. Because this here is a B flat. And the next up is an E flat, which is this. You know, it's not all that great to have all your instruments play the same thing over and over again, especially if they're whole notes. That's pretty boring. But we can spice it up a little bit later. We just need to get the sound right. Oh, there we go. I like that. Now, where can we add a little bit of color? I would like to know what to do with the timpani. I don't know what to do with it though. I would like to maybe do this. This is an A. How does the rest of this go? Now, I think I will actually just make this. Even though that's not the melody, I think it should be okay. I should be okay. Does that sound okay? I'm sure it's fine. This one's a B, and the other one is a C. E flat. Now I want to roll here somewhere. I change this so that it's like this. Just so we make it a little more rhythm-like rather than melodic. And we need also over here. I want to roll. I don't know where I should roll here. Here. This one gets a roll. Should that be the same over here? I don't know. No, apparently not. That should be fine. This is going to be the same. Okay. Suppose that's that. I'm going to maybe fill out the glockenspiel or something. Okay. I want a suspended symbol over there. Right here. Oh, we're getting somewhere. I mean, I guess we can have glockenspiel also do this, maybe? It's way too quiet. I don't know how you're supposed to hear that. But then again, what dynamic is this at? Because I don't have a dynamic on this, and I can just as easily make one. Could be Forte. Seems like everything is Forte here. Glockenspiel, MS Basic, okay. Yeah, Muscore, I don't know why you do that. Does it make a difference if I do this? Apparently not. I don't know why. But okay, whatever. And then we will have this over here. And then we will also double this up. Glenn, welcome in. Yeah, I think it might have missed the earlier stream where we had done the VS composition challenge, or maybe you're lurking, I don't know. But it was unsatisfying the way we ended up going about it because we couldn't finish, or rather, we couldn't continue past the given melody. So we're doing this instead. Although if you do have ideas for the VS composition challenge, I would like to hear them. You're always a good source of ideas. We're getting somewhere. I'm gonna include that rest over here. And actually, this should all be eighth notes. Depending on how tired I am, I might make this a shorter stream than usual. But then again, this is mostly just an extension of the other stream, so it won't be too bad. I don't know why you're so quiet like that. Let me score. Because it's fine when we double it up. I mean, I'm pretty sure this is already at a Forte dynamic, like we have here. That doesn't sound Forte to me. Test received. Although I guess you're checking for delay. Oh, actually. Well, we had this at -12. Maybe that matters a little bit. But we probably have it at -12 because it's too loud. I'm inclined not to mess with this unless I know why. Yeah, I wish I could have timestamps on the chats, but I haven't figured out how to do that. It doesn't seem to be in the HTML source. And I can't. I know there's an option to turn on timestamps and whatnot, but it doesn't seem like you can do that from the URL, which is unfortunate. Okay, and then we just copy this because I think it's also all the same chords anyway. It would be worth double checking, but I think it is all the same chords. That's an A, which is the same. This is a B, which is also the same. And I'm gonna assume that this is also the same. It's probably an E, E flat. And then this is gonna have to be nice and delicate. I don't know what we're gonna do with that. Piccolo and glockenspiel probably. Or probably like just the flutes or something. It's nice and airy. Does the rhythm change? I think it does. Yes, it does. So actually, we do want to change this then. But the notes are still the same. So we can keep that. Something's not right about that. There we go. That's what it should be. But we have a difference in rhythm, so this is now this. This is now this. And then we can transpose this down to decent decent octaves for these various instruments. Welcome in. Doing some music here. Specifically Suisei's pieces, or her lost song, lost because of copyright issues. They lost the rights to it, or rather, maybe they never had it. And it's unfortunate that it's lost because it's a really good song. And so it is up to us fans to keep it alive. We're going to listen from the beginning again at some point soon, just so we can listen to it. Okay, this is gonna go here. It's gonna go there. Actually, this should probably stay up there. This would stay up there too. Now remember, we are in concert pitch, so that's going to look a little bit more... Oh. Actually, maybe I should fix that then. Because this looks a little bit high for a Barry sax. Okay, we're gonna put this down. I'm gonna put that down to something a little bit more reasonable. Okay. And then we're going to continue and place these on these ones. Not on the trumpets, because the trumpets are our call and response. But I think that's that for that. Then we're going to have another one here for the clarinet. Again, with the call and response, we have the clarinets, the trumpets. And then because this is all the same chords, we're just going to copy them. Again, you know, it's not good to have your instruments all play the same things over and over again, especially if they're whole notes, because that's boring. But we are just going to do this for now, and then we're going to change it up later. The A. There we go. There's this video, I don't remember who it's by, but if you look it up on YouTube, it's the Pachelbel rant. And he goes on about the how the cello gets really boring parts. Okay, so let me take this bit. copy this over, put this on the trumpet. And then reduce this. Well, bring it down an octave first, because that's a little bit high. And then reduce this down to the melody, which I think should be the top notes. At least fill that in. Alright, copy this, put them on the other ones. And again, we're probably going to harmonize this later, because I'm not a big fan of having everyone play the same thing, but that's exactly what we're doing here. So we're going to change that up a little bit later. Those all need to be eighth notes. We're going to have these, oh, copy that. We're going to have these up on the flutes, and just the flutes, and just the glockenspiel. It needs to go up an octave, because it is... maybe this should go up an octave too. You can handle that. However, the original song, I think, has it more staccato. Yeah, so I would say have these. I want them as full notes. Oh, that is very high. All right, people who know music notation, would you consider this to be any different from doing staccato quarters? Because my gut feel says staccato quarters would be shorter than eighths plus rest. Put that over here. That over here. Up one octave. Now we take this entire thing and also put it on glockenspiel. Octave. Do we make this just quarters then? No, we need a sense of continuity somewhere. But maybe that means this goes on the flute instead. What is this note? This is a B, which is exactly the same as what we had over here. We need a mezzo piano over here. And I think we need mezzo forte over here. But we don't want it to be too loud. That's too far. No tie. Thinking it'd stay as that. Sure. I don't know about this one. Maybe this is too high. No, I definitely do want to make sure that it is high. Maybe this should go up one higher too. Or maybe we should do what this is doing. I don't know if I like that though. It could break things up though. I think it could be useful. Not sure. T. Yeah, I wasn't expecting much difference. So maybe we do get rid of this. Although I would expect this to go down. If this is supposed to be... Which chord is this? Is it a B? Oh, wait a minute. Tuba! Oh no, I thought that was yellow. Never mind. This is fine. B, D, F. So this can go down to an F, I guess. And then this would be the E. I kind of want to go up there. Okay, so now we're going to look at this from the beginning, and that's what we have, how it sounds in context. Sounds a little bit disjointed in parts. Five Ryan, welcome back. You probably saw what was I saying? Yeah, we kind of left off the last stream somewhat unsatisfyingly because we couldn't get past the given melody. But here we are. I guess it gives us an excuse to work on pieces, which is, in my mind, a little bit more satisfying than something that we haven't been able to continue. Stuff feels a bit disjointed here, though. I do like the call and response, but I think we need better seams. Like more smooth seams. This is fine. This is also fine. This is not fine. Because on the one hand, the original does that too. listen to the original song. Alright, it goes quiet. It goes up to the like the high notes, because it's just Suisei, more or less. But I think we need a little bit more here. Maybe we bring it down an octave. Maybe that's it. And maybe we actually make these whole or quarter notes. The reason I didn't was because I didn't want it to sound a little bit more staccato than that. Yeah, no, that doesn't work. And then the reason I don't have staccato quarter notes is because in my mind, staccato quarter note is actually shorter than a eighth and rest. But maybe that's just me. Okay, sure. But I still need something here. But we put this on the oboe too. That's a possibility. Possibly. I'm okay with that. I'll put it down an octave maybe. And the point is, I think we want woodwinds here, so... and then this is an E, or no, B. Okay. Sure. I'm okay with the woodwinds being on the bass notes too. And then we want this to be the B. We wanted that, we wanted that, and leave the rest for the high notes. Do I actually want timpani on those? Maybe. I'm gonna put in a suspended symbol here. but only this. I want to make sure that we have some space here. Unfortunately, that's probably not going to sound right with MuseScore 4, but we shall see. Because the playback of this thing does tend to be a little bit finicky. I'm looking for tremolo. Spencer, welcome in. Welcome back. I think that might be okay. All right, and listen to this in context again. Also for anyone who is just coming in, get to listen to the piece that we have so far from the start. Glenn, no worries. In and out. Is this the bridge of the song? Yes, it is. So far we're just filling in the melody, bouncing around different instruments. We'll probably harmonize later if I remember to. Um, but then right after this, I think we get back to the next chorus. So Spencer, a W arranging W band. I'm glad you like it. Maybe we get rid of this bit. I had this for continuity or like having a seam or something, but I guess the We already have a seam, like a foundation here on the saxes. Maybe we don't need that. Oh yeah, that's much cleaner. Ah, okay, yes. I like this call and response. We have the flutes bouncing to the trumpets and then bouncing back to the flutes. Well, I guess the clarinets are with the trumpets too. But this is the flexibility you get when you're arranging with lots of instruments. But at the same time, having lots of instruments means you gotta do a lot more stuff. So it's a bit of a trade-off. What are we doing here? Oh, no, that's what that is. Okay. I don't need to clean this up now. I think that's probably that bit we can probably leave for now. There are some instruments that we still need to fill, like the a second flute. Probably want the bass clarinet doing something too, and the bassoon. Um, Glenn, you were probably out when I asked this question, but in your opinion, um, do you think staccato quarters, so this here, how different do you think that is compared to eighth plus arrest? Because in my mind, staccato quarter is actually slightly shorter, or maybe slightly longer. I don't know, but that's how I would read that. Yeah, staccato quarter might be interpreted as shorter. Yeah, that's my gut feel too. So I think it's probably better to explicitly have this. I do want longer notes, but I don't want them to take the entire quarter. Okay, so we are here. But, thanks for the second opinion. Okay, I think I want to bounce this back to the trumpets and the horns. Playback might just take half the value to do staccato, making the note value the same as 8 notes. Yeah, that's because I think that's the guideline. It would be half the value, but an actual performer I think would probably interpret it as shorter because I would. I didn't actually test the playback with the staccato quarters for this one, and maybe with the new sound system they actually made differentiated that, but who knows? Yeah, I've heard a teacher actually tell me the staccato means half the value. Yeah, I've heard that. I don't remember who said that. I know I've had music teachers say that before. Um, but I think it's like you tell it's one of those things that you tell somebody to so that they have the idea of what it is. Um, but I've not played piccolo or other woodwinds enough to actually say how staccato would be rendered on this instrument. In my mind, if I see a staccato on a song, no, I mean I'm not a woodwind player either, but in my mind, it would just be a very short burst of air. That's how I would interpret it. Let me do this one. Always heard staccato isn't short; it's separated. That is also true. I have heard that one as well. Wait, no, this needs to be on the, needs to be here. Portato. I'm gonna have to look that up because I don't remember what that is. Oh yes, that. Bowing technique for stringed instruments. Yeah, I don't know how you would render this on a woodwind. But it's articulated legato. Is that just regular playing? I don't know. I personally have never seen this on any instrument that I play. Sort of like you detach the notes but don't make them short. So yeah, just make sure that you have space in between. Yeah, that would make sense. And I also want this on the horn. Okay, maybe I do want this. So originally I didn't have this lengthened, but maybe it sounds better if it is. Even shorter. I feel like an eighth, if you really would probably represent it as being more separated since you want it on the first half of the beat. Yeah, in this case, I think an eighth might be appropriate considering that we have the other eighth in the second flutes to be on the off beat, or yeah, on the, what do you ever call this? I don't remember. But you do have these alternating. So if that's the effect that we're going for, then it makes sense for this to actually have space there. All right, go back here. I don't like that. What happens? Okay, maybe not the horn then. Maybe I need one higher up. Oh, absolutely not. All right, I gotta figure out what the melody is here. Oh, it's down here. Okay, that's fine. We just copied from the previous chorus. It's all the same anyway. It's a nice thing about pop songs. They're very repetitive. Okay, what does this sound like? Okay, so we want to be building up. We don't want to start loud right away. Oh. Right, okay. I had the idea here where we're going to bounce around more instruments. We're going to start with the trumpets here. Or are we going to start with the trumpets? Or are we going to start with something else? I'm going to have to listen to this again. Because the idea here is that we're going to bounce around different instruments until we get through that section. Okay, I think we have to start with the trumpets then. Do you want to go to sleep soon because I have to be somewhere tomorrow morning? Yeah, no worries. If you need to drop, feel free to drop. The VOD's always going to be here. To be honest, I probably shouldn't go for too much longer either. Maybe another half hour at least. I mean, I say at least. We'll see. I already heard this bit. So assuming that it is the same as what we had in the previous chorus, which I think it is. So we want to take up to this portion. Okay, and we're also going to copy that over here. And then we're going to copy the next section. Should add a vibraphone or marimba. It'd be kind of difficult to... I have seen those at concert band places, but I personally haven't played on one. And I think if you go to high school, I highly doubt they'll have it. Not that they'd have bassoons and oboes, I think, but they could. A marimba and a vibraphone could sound nice, but I think we're gonna keep it at this instrumentation because we've already invested a lot in here, and I think adding another one just means we'd have to go back and add more stuff. But that said, if you're interested in seeing how it sounds, you are free to take this and run with it because I do post these, or try to post these after the stream. I don't think I've done that for a while, but I should. Okay, I was looking for the trumpet. This bit. So now we're no longer going to put this on the trumpets. We are going to put this on something else. Okay, let's listen to the original. Did I go to the flute? We can try the flute and see what happens. I don't think that aligns. Where's this supposed to go? MuseScore 3 had split panes, and it would be very handy to go back and forth between two different parts of the score. MuseScore 4 unfortunately got rid of it as part of MVP because it was not essential at the time. They might bring it back, but currently it's not here yet. Okay, so we are looking at a pickup there, so that's not the right place to put it. No, actually, I don't want that on piccolo yet. I do want this on the flutes. Okay, I'm okay with that. And then we throw this over to the saxes, I think. Then we need the next part. If I can find it. Okay. Go on the timeline, see if we can find it here. V1, V2, C1. And that is why I have rehearsal marks, so you can jump around. Gonna take it from here. Because the next bit, I think everyone is going to come in. But if everyone's going to come in, I should have copied that part. Oh, well, it's too late. We're going to throw this down to the saxes. I don't remember what's on my clipboard. Okay. Something like this. Just make sure that we have the right notes here. This is where we throw it to the sax. And this is where everyone comes in together. And this is where everyone else comes in. Okay. We're getting close. Oh, that's... Didn't expect that to come up today. I forgot. Iris is doing a karaoke reveal. She has accessories or something. I'm gonna post that over in Discord. I wasn't expecting to stream this late. I think that's why I had it queued. I'm gonna go watch that later. It's a good opportunity to say that we do have Discord. If you are not already in there, although I think a lot of you are, do consider joining. We've got channels for music, and the video that just popped up, I did jump it in the other VTubers channel. Talk a lot about VTubers there. Or rather, I dump a lot of VTuber videos there. Okay, where were we? I started playing Hollow Cure 0.6 a week ago. Is that the new update? I haven't played Hollow Cure because it's not available for Linux. Yeah, I should probably take a look and see if they've if anyone new has, or if anyone has streamed it recently. It's not really new anymore. Fair enough. Okay, so let me take this. I think that's what we were looking at here. That seems to match. Yeah, okay, that matches. So we can just copy that, put that where we want it to go. Now, I did say we were going to have everyone come in for this one. So that includes all the flutes as well, where we ended up putting it. So over here. Now we're going to add a little bit more instruments to this portion here, just to highlight it. I'm going to keep going though. I'm going to put this on trumpets as well, so we're going to put that there. And then here. But bring it down an octave. And then we're going to have this over on the piccolo. Put that up there. Is this score transposed everything to regular treble or bass? Yeah, so the original key, we transposed it down because it didn't fit the range of some instruments. So the original is like A or something. Yeah. So A major, as Glenn had mentioned. But then we transposed it down because E flat major was just a much more comfortable key for the instruments we're dealing with. So there it is. Oh, I meant the instruments from B to C. Yes, we are in concert mode. Concert pitch mode. Down here. You can't really see it behind me, but it's there. It just makes it a lot easier to compose when they're all the same pitch. And then you don't have to deal with manually transposing them. Once we do the render, the final thing, we do want to make sure that's put out of concert pitch so that they're all written correctly. Can you see non-concert pitch? Sure. I'm going to remove this. The only transposing instruments we really have, I think, are the B flats, B flat clarinets. And then I guess the sax is also transposed, don't they? And then the horn and F. Oh, and the trumpets too. Yeah, a lot of these are transposing instruments. I hope that is satisfactory. But yeah, the sounds are all the same. It's just the way that it's written. So what we had here. That's something sounds off about that. But that's what we had for the chorus. I don't know what I'm gonna do with that. What is the last chorus though? So I think we're gonna have more instruments come in. Whereas we have this here. Right, because we did want to add a little bit more color here. Actually, I'm gonna switch this to treble clef. I think we do want. Was it treble clef over here? I think it was. Okay, yes it is. So you have the tenor sax part going higher than the alto sax part. You got a point there. That probably shouldn't happen. I think it's just because I forgot to transpose it down. So this is more correct. Oh no, that's not more correct. This is more correct. We get this down here. Good catch, good catch. Put this one bar that way. Or is it better to have this over here so that it's more clear? Because you can do it in the middle of a bar. I don't know. If I were sight reading, I don't know. I don't know if I would prefer this or the other way. I totally let the horn part swim on its own. Not quite sure what you mean by that. Like get rid of all of this? You do want that buildup though. Okay. I'm starting to think that's a little bit too short. But maybe it works out in context. So this says that it actually is longer by an eighth note. Or listen to the original, I guess. No, it's not what you mean. It could be a greater counter line or something. I see. I'm gonna leave that for next time because I think there's a lot of work that we can do with this one. Like with these lines, I think it might be better to instead of having them all in unison, we could have these all like harmonized or something because we do have two of the same instruments. But for now, I want to make sure that we get the structure of where things are and how they piece together, and then we can comb over and try to uh, make them a little bit more textured and stuff. I should learn orchestration at some point, or rather, I should just try to orchestrate something and see how it comes out. Yeah, I think I think if you know a little bit about how each of the instruments plays, um, assuming that you're aiming for something that's playable, all you really have to do, at least at the very basics, is to look at the ranges of each instrument and think about how they might play on the on an actual instrument. and go with whatever sounds good. Because especially if you have something like MuseScore 4 that is sampled from real instruments, whatever you hear is probably an okay representation of what you might hear from an actual instrument. So for example, if we're gonna let's take a thing from here. Let's put it on the clarinet, for example. Right. It's gonna sound like this in one register, but it's gonna sound like this in another register. And so as long as you keep those in mind, all the differences between the different registers of the instrument, find out where the instruments are all comfortable, and how to use the different registers to make different sounds, then I think you're good to go. And that's all the stuff you learn after a lot of practice too. Technically, I've written for SAT before, but only exercises. I should probably do that properly at some point. I know I've done string quartet, which technically counts, sort of. Which we kind of did a little bit of in 2U. 2U, by the way, which bring that up. Good piece. I still listen to it. Alexei, welcome in. I'm sure you didn't expect to see a stream so soon, but the last one was somewhat unsatisfying, so we're doing this now. 2U, by the way, is this here. The first piece that we did as a VTuber. I was surprised, but let me catch you live. Yes, glad you can make it. From what I remember, it's kind of late for you, isn't it? So if you feel like you need to go, don't worry about it. The VOD will be up on YouTube. But otherwise, enjoy your stay. 6:45 a.m. That's very, very early morning. Yeah, good night. Or good morning, I guess. Yes, it is also 12:45 here, 46 now. We are at 2 hours. So are we at a good place to stop? I don't know. Let's have another listen from the top. I'm gonna restart that so we have a clean start. Sure, I'm stopping this just to make sure we have it okay so I can post it on Twitter and stuff. This is about as zoomed in as we can get it, I think. Is there anything else? Oh, that might be okay. That's beautiful, thank you. So not only credit goes to this arrangement that we're making, but also to the original song. Pieces by Hoshimachi Suisei. And unfortunately, they don't have the rights to it anymore. So it is a lost song, and it's up to us fans to keep it alive, and that's what we're doing here. Alright. Pieces by Hoshimachi Suisei. This is after... What is this now? It's 15 hours, maybe more? You know what? I think we have time to fill in the chords. I want to fill in the chords here, so we're gonna do that. If you haven't heard the original, by the way, this is the link to the original over on YouTube. The link is in the description, but I'll post it in chat anyway. Also, I'm going to give you a shout out because I should do that. Siren here, or Siren Lexi, is the person we rated earlier for the previous stream. At the moment the melody comes in at the very beginning, it sounds a bit too quiet. At the same time, at later points in the first verse near the end of its second iteration of the refrain melody has a weirdly loud A flat sound in the trumpet in the up. Yeah, I don't know what's up with MuseScore. Sometimes the dynamics of the certain instruments just are very weird. I don't know if there's anything I can do about that. I'm just hoping that by the time we get to the end of this, MuseScore 4 and MuseSounds have matured enough that they don't all sound too funky. It would be nice if we can get so MuseScore 3 used to have like dynamics, velocities that you can set. MuseScore 4 doesn't have that anymore. Presumably because it was well, I mean, they released MuseScore 4 with less features than MuseScore 3 just to get it out. So hopefully they add that back in soon. But MuseScore 4 also hasn't had an update in months. Alright, so we're going to fill out the chords here. Oh, that's not the right window. This is the right window. We're working off of a piano arrangement by Captain Meow. I had a recent update. Okay, we're going to have to look at that. Because the last update I heard about was the guitars update. But I should go check out if there's anything new. Actually, we can do that now. MuseScore.org. See if there's anything new here. 4.3. Okay, that's definitely new. 2 days ago. We're going to look at that later. I'm going to put this in the Discord, actually. Where is the music making channel? There it is. Those of you not in the Discord, once again, you can join there if you'd like. We got a bunch of channels, including one for music making. Well, 4.3.1 would be the patch version, so I assume that 4.3.0 came out like probably about a week ago or so, maybe 2 weeks, and then they found bugs in it and patched the bugs, and that's 4.3.1. Yeah, I think that's the most recent update, probably. That's what it said on the front page. Okay, so Captain Meow's piano arrangement here, which is linked to in the description on the YouTube side. And where are we? That's not it. Wait a minute. I know what the chords are for this. For now, we're just going to copy and paste all the same chords that we had before. Just so we can fill out the sounds. And then we'll change it all later. Where are we? We are over here. I think there's trombone. Actually, no, this is not the right spot for it. It's over here. Right over there. Okay. Gotta say, due to my mental associations with the different keys, the A major original sounds like a glorious song set in the day, and E flat major version sounds like a glorious song set during the night. Yeah, we have been working on this quite a lot during the nights. Lower key, darker sounds, kinda makes sense. I should write this down. Add horn rips. That'd be an interesting sound. So I wonder if that would actually be appropriate anywhere. I don't know. We'll think about it. It's not like MuseScore can. Oh, wait a minute. No, you can kind of force it if you get it to sound loud enough. What's a horn rip? I assume it's when the horn goes very, very loud. There's a certain distinctive sound that it makes when you're up high and loud. Actually, I might be able to demonstrate that here. So if we talk about the trumpet, for example, put it up on its higher register, and then fortissimo. Kind of like that, I guess. It's a slow band piece, and 50% of them will have it. Send a video. Go ahead. Yes, in the Discord. Penbu live channel is where you should probably put that, because that is where we do the live chat. Where are we? Right, so we were just filling out the chords for that portion. Music making works too, I guess. Where's the chorus? Okay, we're gonna find our way to the chorus again. Oh, that reminds me, actually, we need to put a double bar line for the second chorus. Um, okay, so we're gonna take this here. Yes, okay. So I do see in the Discord you can all go listen to that. I will not be putting it up here because I don't have my sound system set up so that it's I guess I can, but no, I don't have it set up. Yes, you can all have a go listen to that. I will have a listen to it after the stream too. But thank you for the link, much appreciated. Yes, I was wondering about that. You said you'd go to sleep. Don't let me keep you here. Okay, so we have this. Good night. Sleep well. All that kind of stuff. We're over here. We're definitely going to want to extend this. But I also want to do a gradual crescendo. Starting from here. For all of them. Or, well, at least for all the base ones. And I don't want the line visible. We're going to hide that. And then we are going to extend this all the way over to here. And then do the same for the other ones too. Do not show the line. All the way over here. And then last one. Spencer, what instruments do you play? Since you've been asking everyone. Because it does sound like you do have some knowledge of band instruments and stuff. Wait, this is going to need another one on here. Because otherwise it's not going to crescendo. I think this can reasonably be a forte. I think. Because fortissimo is going to be too loud for this. But we still get our... I think we still get our crescendo. Okay, I guess I'm okay with that. But this is definitely going to need more longer notes. I play trombone. All right, very good. Um, yeah, I never. The only experience I have with the trombone is a so in grade school they had this music program where we would make instruments out of household items, and one of them was a PVC pipe trombone, and that was one that I made. So I learned how to do the brass buzzing through that, and then never touched a brass instrument again. What are we looking at here? I guess we can extend this. Although I didn't touch a brass instrument more because of lack of opportunity rather than because I didn't like it. Although I don't know how my lips would fare these days. Sounds pretty interesting. Yeah, it was a good program, I think. One of the other ones so I was able to do it for 2 years. And the other instrument that I made was a male tube bassoon. Basically you have a big male tube and then you put a straw in it, and then you cut the straw into a reed and then you blow into the straw. So, I don't know if you, I mean, I don't know where you get mail tubes. I guess you get it from the post office. Not like that's really a common thing, but then again, where do you get PVC pipes normally? The hardware store, I suppose. Okay, I like the length of that, so we're gonna keep that. But yeah, you can make instruments out of anything. Um, in my debut stream, and actually a couple of streams afterwards, I had pulled out a 5-gallon bucket and used it as a drum. I am going to tie this over because it feels like I need extra space here. Now, if you're wondering why we don't just make this a whole note, it's because there's a guideline that says you don't want to be you don't want to have a note span across across beats. In particular, for 4/4, you don't want it to span the middle, so between the second and third, unless you're doing something like this, where it's a quarter, where it's a syncopated rhythm. So this would be okay, but what we have here, this would not, because it's not obvious where the beat is. So use a tie here so that you very clearly say this is the start of that beat, and it makes it easier to read. Alright, yeah, so I like that. Oh, we got that filled in, so we might be okay. I'm gonna go listen to that in context. It's starting to sound like I need to lengthen those. Good catch. I was muted. How long have I been muted for? I hope I haven't been muted for too long. Oh, actually, you know what? I know what happened. There was a different window in. I had pressed space thinking that I was focused in here, but I was actually focused in OBS, and I think it muted OBS. That would do it. Yes. Yeah. So as I was saying, less than a minute. Okay, good. I should probably have an alert or something that says so. There's an OBS. I can show it. Advanced scene switcher right here. There is a way for me to set up a macro that alerts me if I'm muted. I should probably set that up. So anyway, as I was saying, this is 4/8 notes in total. So an 8th note tied to a quarter is not enough. That's only 3. So unless you're saying something like this, which I might think is a little bit weird to look at, but we can try it. Something like that. I would consider this to look a little bit too weird. So I probably wouldn't do that. Now, if you're saying something different where you have a quarter note, so let's say we have a quarter note here. No, that's the wrong one. And then you have an eighth note here. Like a quarter note there or something. I don't remember how that works. An eighth note tied to a quarter tied to an eighth. I see. So like this. Like that. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about that. I think this also, yeah, so I agree this looks a little bit off. But I think for me this looks even more off. Because at least here you have you know that the dotted quarter goes with the eighth note here. This, I mean, yes, you do see that, I guess, but I don't know. So I'm gonna keep it as this, but perhaps this could be clearer. But this shows the beat. Yeah, so there's a little bit of flexibility. There is some room for having like dotted notes that because they do cross the beats. The most important one that you don't cross in 4/4 is the middle one. I'm not the one who made up the guidelines. But yes, this I'm pretty sure is acceptable. Like for example, you have this because otherwise you'd have this tied, right? You'd always tie the dotted eights, but in this case you don't, because the dotted quarters are okay as long as they're tied across, or as long as they span the other two, and just not the one in the middle. The dotted is first, yes. Yeah, I'm gonna have to think about this and see if we have any other examples. Maybe something to throw into the chat. So, okay. I don't think I exposed anything there, so we should be okay. I'm gonna post this in chat, I guess. We have a quarter or an eighth note and then a quarter here and tied. And then I will take a screenshot of this and post it over in music making, and then we can all debate about that. Dotted quarter or tied notes. Okay. We can take that discussion over in Discord. But for now, I'm going to leave it as this. What else do we have? I think I was going to say we're going to lengthen some stuff too. Like this one. It's the same idea, I guess. Whatever we apply to that one, we're going to apply to this one too. But for consistency's sake, we're going to do this. And I'll have a listen to that. that might be a good place to... I think I might be okay with ending it there. We are at 2.5 hours. Okay, one final listen to the entire thing, so we can have something to put over on Twitter and stuff. But otherwise, that is it. Enjoy. Pieces after a number of hours. Oh, I gotta get my, this is correct? This is correct, okay. All right, we're gonna add a couple more crashes here. I think this one needs one. And then we're gonna add, I think it's gotta have a suspended somewhere here. I'm not sure where though. Probably here. I know I need both bars here. By the way, we're not going to do another recording. This is going to be very minor anyway. Now the other question is, do I also want it? Do I also want one here? Because I could. Because we could. But also there should be a whole notes. Well, this is awkward. How do you do this? This should actually probably be a half note instead. That goes there. This goes here. And then we have this link up to there. Oh, I have a crash here, probably. And the other one should also be accented. Okay. I guess we don't accent this. And actually, maybe this should be mezzo forte instead. You should definitely give the horns something to do. Don't be afraid to match it with the alto saxophone if you need to. Well, let's give it a shot. See what we get here. So I'm inclined to say that I don't know if I mean the textures do kind of match. We have been kind of matching them already. So it's possible that we could just do that. But also maybe we texture it differently. That means we can put a treble clef over here and not deal with that. I'm going to leave that there just in case we revert it. You know what? I might be okay with that, but that does mean that we lose a little bit of I don't know what's the word here. A little bit of extra texture over here, because now that we have the horn playing throughout this piece, or like throughout the section, the horn can't come in a second time to highlight it. So we need to find something else to highlight this part. But this might be okay. This might be okay. Give the horn something new. Yes, okay. I mean, yes. But that was going to be something that we would look at later, but I guess we can take a look at it now. Because I don't know what kind of things we're going to do with this yet. And then the question is, what do we give the horn in the previous chorus? I mean, we could give it the same thing that we did before here. A little bit boring, though. But it is exactly what we had. We also have this available to us. So we also have this available to us, but I think we might want to consider keeping that for the second half. So for now, I'm going to consider seeing what this will do, because this is exactly what we have on the other side too. Although giving it oh, it's not quite right. This way. Giving it whole notes to play isn't exactly great either. 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Am I missing something? I feel like I'm missing something. No, but that is 4. Oh, but it's over there, okay. So I still need this one. Or maybe I don't need that one. But then that makes it sound like makes it sound a little bit too much like the beginning, the first chorus. I don't know about that. I do agree that I think the horn should have something during the section probably. I am not ready to commit yet to what that is. We'll think about that in the next time. But again, I do plan on on putting this up after the stream is done at some point during the weekend. So if you'd like to play around with things, definitely do feel free to do so. Give the horn something new. Yes. And again, I'm not ready to think about that yet. So we will do that next time. I'm gonna put this back over there for now. I do agree. There probably should be something here, and it probably should be something different. But I'll think about that with a fresh mind. Okay, is there anything else that I want to change here while we're at it? Something small. Probably percussion. Probably gonna leave it at that though. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff here that will need a bit of work, but I think for now we can end it there. We are coming up to 3 hours, like 15 minutes too. But yeah, so there it is. Pieces. After this is now the 5th stream, we're doing this, and we're not even done yet, so there will be lots more. So for those of you who aren't subscribed over on the YouTube side, most of my music streams are actually over there, with some exceptions like this one. So if you're interested in more music stuff, should definitely go check it out on YouTube, which I actually have in the bot now. If you're on YouTube, you're already there. What else? So like I said last stream, schedule is going to be up sometime early next week, hopefully. We'll figure out something to do. I see we have new follows from today, so if you followed today, thank you for the follow. Yeah, so over on the Twitch side, we're gonna find somebody to raid yet again. So stick around. Over on the YouTube side, as usual, it's gonna end. Although if Iris is still streaming, maybe we should go check her out. I would like to see that new outfit. All right, is there anything else? Yeah, I will let you know in the Discord when this is uploaded. Maybe I'll get to that tonight. Maybe not. We'll see. But if you're not already there, I'm gonna spam this again. I think it's the most I've sent this in one stream. But there you go. I think most of you are already there. But if not, there it is. Yeah. Okay. I think that's it. We made a lot of good progress here. I like how it sounds, and we've ended at a more satisfying note than the last stream. Well, the last stream for today, but also the last stream we did for pieces. I'm definitely looking forward to doing more of this. We'll see what happens next week. All right, that's it. Thank you all for joining, and we will see you next stream. Night chat. I'm still looking for somebody to raid, so this might take a bit. Trying to look for okay. I think we're gonna raid out of the music category. Oh wait, hold on. Hold on. Yeah, I think we're gonna raid out of the music category, going into one of my friends over here. New streamer, Breakabell PE. She's playing Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. Would be good to give her some supports. Not that command, raid. There we go. Alright. And raid message over here. And then we will see you there. And have a good night all. Thanks for coming. Enjoy the Star Wars.